everyone, I am Jen. I am the scary prison cellmate of Wine and Sass. So I thought that since we're getting more onto the vlog train, I would start a weekly rant series called No1Curr. And this is where I complain about things that the public is making me care about when I don't care. I could not care less. I could not care any less. But because it is on my Facebook feed, because it is all over the TV screen, because I can't get away with it, I'm forced to deal with these feelings. Now, I should probably be talking about this with my therapist, but whatever. I got a camera, so we're going to vent about it here on YouTube. And for those of you that don't know what No1Curr means, it means nobody gives a fuck. That's what it means. But because I'm trying to embarrass my children less in 2015, we're going to, instead of calling it nobody gives a fuck, we're going to call it No1Curr. Now, Facebook is pissing me off this week. And you're going to be like, Facebook's been pissing people off since 2004. And I'm going to be like, yeah, whatever, who care. But it's pissing me off this week because it seems like everybody is acting like there's a presidential campaign going on right now. No1Curr. I don't care if you liberal, I don't care if you're conservative. Chances are, if we're Facebook friends, I already know what your political leanings are. I'm pretty sure that I know what camp you're in. And I really don't need to see your political leanings 1,000 times a day on my newsfeed. Now, I could just unfollow you, but that would be rude because I do care about, we wouldn't be Facebook friends if I didn't care what happened in your life, but I really don't care what you think of Obama. I really don't care what you think of Sarah Palin. I don't care because you know what? When I go to the voting booth, I'm not going, oh crap, what did Uncle Roger say about the issues and what about No1Curr? I don't care. No one cares. No one cares. I pretty much know where you are on the political spectrum, so you don't need to force feed it to me every day. And you know what? I'm not the only one. Everybody's polite. Nobody's gonna say No1Curr, but here's me telling you, No1Curr. Voter booths have these things called the terminals, so no one sees your political. Keep that shit to yourself. There's something called inside talk and outside talk. You don't need to tell me about abortion killing babies. I know. You don't need to tell me about false flags. I know. I don't need to see a debate over whether the dude from American Sniper is a patriot or an asshole. He's dead. He can't defend himself either way. I don't care. Don't care. So, skedaddle. Inside talk. Keep it to yourself. No one needs to know. Because we probably already know without you blathering about it all day on Facebook. So here's a pro tip. Just the tip. If you want to make a politically polarizing comment on social media, this one's for you, Uncle Roger. Just tell a dick joke instead. I guarantee you will make more friends with a dick joke than you will with whatever rhetoric you want to spew today from some obscure website that has the real news, because the mainstream media is brainwashing all of us with that socialist water Obama made. See, now you're making me do it. Now No1Curr. Don't do it anymore. No1Curr. The second thing No1Curr about is what Mike Huckabee freaking thinks of Beyonce. Now, the man is entitled to his opinion. I understand he's got a large following. My great aunt Nancy thinks he hangs the moon stars. I have friends who listen to his radio show. Would I rather eat my own hair in a closet full of spiders? Abso-freaking-lutely. But I don't care what he thinks about Beyonce, because this is what happens when a guy like Mike Huckabee goes all balls deep on Beyonce. He makes somebody like me, who couldn't even give a crap at all about Beyonce, step up to the plate and defend that woman. Because I don't think that Beyonce's songs are going to turn my daughters into raging sluts. I mean, look how I turned out. I'm sorry that we cannot reincarnate the chaste and poetic sounds of a cardigan up to here, Etta James. Oh, wait a minute. Etta James was pretty saucy for her time too. So I'm not sure what Mike Huckabee's point is, but No1Curr. I don't think Beyonce's listeners or the children of people who listen to Beyonce or the parents of children who listen to Beyonce, I don't think they care what Mike Huckabee thinks. I don't think they're going, you know, before we let you download this album, you know, let me check in with Mike Huckabee because I think he might have, fuck, No1Curr. God, I hate that. I hate it when I have to defend somebody I don't care about, i.e. Beyonce, because here's why I don't care about Beyonce. You can't top a song like Bills, Bills, Bills. You just can't. I mean, that's where you peak. And after that, if you can't follow up Bills, 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 no, can't do it. Can't do it. But you're making me defend Beyonce, Mike Huckabee. You're making it happen. And therefore, I'm pissed. And No1Curr. I mean, really, did you go to work today and were you like, damn, you guys, Mike Huckabee? I mean, did you greet your husband over coffee this morning and go, honey, did you hear what Mike Huckabee had to say? No, nobody does that. I'm telling you, Mike Huckabee's main audience doesn't even know what a Beyonce is. They probably think it's French or it's like a bidet or something. They don't know. No1Curr. Ugh, frick. And finally, deep breath, kumbaya, serenity now. Finally, the last thing No1Curr about is whether or not the New England Patriots cheated with deflated balls. No1Curr. No1Curr. Here's an idea. Here, before you put it all over my nightly news that I watch with my first glass of wine every night, before you make me care whether or not 20 pounds per square inch was left out of 11 game balls, think about this for a second. Maybe those balls lost their breath because Tom Brady is just that dreamy. Think about that. You don't care about that argument? I don't care about it either. God, okay, so maybe the balls were easier to catch. Okay, maybe the balls were easier to catch. I still don't think that underinflated balls made the Indianapolis Colts basically roll over into the fetal position while they got cornholed in the AFC Finals. I don't think it made a difference. I don't understand why we're making this a thing. The Patriots are good. Tom Brady is good. They don't have a likable quality about them, but that's what happens with winners sometimes. Sometimes you just hate the universe because they're winning constantly, and you just gotta wait for the world to keep on spinning and something else to happen. Underinflated balls. The only underinflated balls they should be worrying about are the roided up felons running into each other at high speed and then going home and hitting their wives. Those are the only underinflated balls the NFL should be worried about. And if, not that anyone No1Curr, but I'm calling the Seahawks, who I hate. I freaking hate the Seahawks. Now you got me at, see, now I'm upset about things I don't care about. Seahawks, Super Bowl champions. That's all I gotta say about that. You want to know why? Don't care what I think who's going to win the Super Bowl. Nobody wakes up in the morning and goes, God, jeez, what does Jen from Wine and Sass think about her Super Bowl predictions? I'm only going to predict a 7-layer dip and several tortilla chips, along with copious amounts of alcohol being ingested on Super Bowl Sunday. That's all I care about. Maybe a good Budweiser commercial. Maybe something cute with a Clydesdale. Otherwise, No1Curr. No1Curr. Underinflated balls, overinflated balls. It's all fucking balls, man. Write that down. That's a tattoo. Okay, I'm spent. That's all I have for this week's edition of No1Curr. Yes, I had to move locations into my kitchen because all of this ranting made me incredibly hungry, and now I have to feed my feelings because No1Curr. No1Curr, I had to feed my feelings.